Hi, today I'm in the garden and we're looking at some flowers, and we're in June and we can still sow quite a few flowers in June. So let me show you what flowers we can still grow. So the first one we got is Cornflower, and this is Polka Dot mixed. This can be sown from May right through to June, and from June right through to August we will see the flowers. So this is a dwarf, and this is ideal for pots and containers. The next one we got is a wildflower, and this is Foxglove, and this is a hardy biennial, and this is a traditional native foxglove that can be found seen on hedgerows and woodlands. Add some of this to a seed tray, cover it with some compost, and within 21 to 35 days we see some seedlings. Transplant these in your place in your garden September, and then we get some flowers for the following year. So that's your foxglove. Next we have is Violas, winter pansies. So these can be sown from May right through to August, and it's a hardy perennial, and they're treated as a half hardy. Sow the seeds on top of the surface of a compost tray on your garden, and the seedlings will appear within 14 to 21 days, and it's a delightful range of colours like pansies but smaller flowers. Early sowings flower in the same year. So that's Violas. The next we have is Hollyhock, and this can be sown from March through to June, and from May through to October, sown outdoors. And the tall stems with a powder puff bloom, and it's an integral part of the traditional cottage garden border. So that's Hollyhock. The next we got is Sweet William, and this is a hardy biennial, a traditional cottage garden plant with beautiful dense flower heads. The heavily scented blooms make excellent cut flowers. So these can be sown April through to July and plant out September, October. So that's Sweet William. Next we've got is Nasturtium, and this is Peach Melba, and this is a hardy annual, easy to grow, beautiful marked flowers produced in great numbers all summer long, even in poor soil, ideal for pots and patios. So these can be sown indoors February, March, and sown outdoors from April right through to June, and flowers from June right through to October. That's Nasturtium. We've got some nasturtiums growing just in this pot here. The next we can do is Zinnia, and this is a hardy annual. This can be sown from May right through to June, plant out from March to July, and then flowers from July through to October. This is a wonderful showy mix of double, semi-double and single blooms. This is Old Mexico. The next one we got is Limnanthes, and this is also known as poached eggplant. I've got lots of this on the garden. The bright green foliage makes a perfect background to the yellow and white flowers, often called poached eggplant. It's a good companion plant for roses, and it's also highly attractive to bees. It's a good companion plant for roses as it attracts holoflies, which feed on the green fly. So that's your poached eggplant. Number 9 is Poppies, and this is Flanders, ideal for creating a bright splash of colour in sunny corner or in the wild garden where it self-seeds with ease. Excellent for beds and borders. So outdoors from April to June, and flowers from June through to August. Then we can sow this again from September and October. Summer delight when sprinkled across cornfields. These rich scarlet filled poppies are easy to sow, direct in the soil and suitable for any garden. So that's your poppies. Next we got is Nigella, and this is Persian Jewels Mix, also commonly known as Love in the Mist, as the lacy foliage gives a misty effect. Lovely flowers followed by fascinating seed pods for drying. So these can be sown from March right through to June, and flowers from June right through to September. So that's Nigella. And then we got some wallflowers, and this is Dwarf Brilliant Bedder Mixed. A dwarf, sturdy, neat, compact plant, very good for exposed position, beds and borders, a delicate fragrance. These can be sown March, April, May, June, and sown outdoors May to June, and they will flower the year after sowing. And then lastly, we've got a wildflower mix. So these are some wild flowers, and the mix contains wild poppies, bluebells, corncockle, oxeye daisy, cowslips and cord marigolds. So these can be sown any time during the period of mid-March to the end of October, the ideal time being autumn, but avoid the hot summer months. So these can just be sown with 4 grams of grass and sow evenly. Once sown, it's not necessary to rake the seed over, as the light helps germination on many species. The wildflowers may vary on germination depending on species. Some may take a few weeks, others can take several months. So that's the wildflower collection. I'm going to grow some of this in a pot, and we'll see what happens in a container. It'll be interesting to see what happens. And I've just posted a video of the oxeye daisy, of us splitting it and making more plants, which is in the wildlife garden. We could sprinkle some of this in the wildlife section too. So that would be great. So let me know in the comments, are you growing any flowers during June? And what flowers are you growing? Are you growing any of these? Let me know, and that would be interesting. If you're new to my channel, then please subscribe, ring that bell, get notification when I post some more videos. So I'm going to start sowing some of my June seeds. So thank you very much. Cheers.